Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today is a wonderful, sunny, peaceful day in Lithuania, in Pajaslis, where I live. And I would like to share that with you, my mood, my emotions. And it is just so beautiful to wake up to a peaceful environment, and with the whole thing that's going on in the world. It's not like, I'm trying to brag, but I'm trying to remind, and I always will be, that somewhere there is something horrible happening. But as long as we keep in our hearts that peace, that tranquility, that beauty in places where there is peace, which we somehow, for some reason, still deserve, then we have to keep and cherish that peace in our hearts. We have to transmit it into the world, to remind that one little point on earth, which is of course really important, but it's just one point on earth, and earth is huge, and there is so many wonderful people out there, singers, artists, whoever, meditation specialists and musicians, who can remind and always do jump in to remind the world that it's still beautiful, it's still wonderful. Mother Earth is still there for us. It's breathing, it's soothing, it's calming down. It's just so peaceful, always, no matter what. So those who find themselves in a state of trouble, anxiety, uncertainty of what's going on and what's going to happen, literally have to, every day, every hour, every minute, remind themselves that Mother Earth is always there, and she is all support. Sorry, I automatically flipped the button, but maybe it's for the best, so that you can see where I am. And of course I have the feelings that some Ukrainians and those who protect Ukrainians will just go, how dare you show the beauty when somebody is suffering? Because they are suffering, and others are suffering unwillingly with them together. I am trying, and everybody is really trying, to bring back people's minds to sanity, to normality, out of that egregor of fear, anger, envy, guilt, and all these other things. Therefore, of course, we'll be always standing on the side of light. Even if the land is frozen, birds are already singing. Even if it's -8 in the morning, everything looks like, no, it's not gonna take us. Cold is not gonna take over us. Fear is not gonna take over us. I live in a country which might be next. All three of our countries might as well be next, and the way they behave, they might as well actually trigger it much faster that it can happen. But I'm not afraid, because I'm not under Russia, I'm not under Latvia, I'm not under Ukraine or any other country. Geographically I might be, but in my heart I am under God's supervision, and everybody is. And you might just start saying things like, how could God allow things like this, and stuff. Well, the Holy Scripture, which is in my spiritual tradition, is the description of the huge, massive, massive war, which is even bigger than the World War. And the whole scripture is based on description on what is right, on what is wrong, what is dharma, which is righteousness, and all these other things. And so the fight is going on, but actually that's the fight of the motives, that's the fight of desires, bad and good. That's the fight for the righteousness, or some are fighting for money or for kingdom or whatever. So, the scripture is called Bhagavad Gita as it is, by Srila Prabhupada. So those who is willing, I'm not making anyone a Hare Krishna, but I'm just saying, read all the scriptures. Actually, it's time. And read it. Maybe you will make some sense of what is right and what is wrong in this situation. But yes, I am just here walking on my fields, stressing in the evenings, crying sometimes during the day. But like when I go and see people trying to recover the planet from this horror, from this energetical, social, media war, as well as, of course, physical war in Ukraine, I'm trying to think like we always have to reach for the light, no matter what. This is why I made that hashtag, love no matter what. I've been speaking yesterday to my friend Ellen Rococo. You all know her, polymer clay artist. And yes, of course, this war has scarred her forever. And she now speaks Ukrainian, which I do understand, as I'm part of Ukrainian anyways. And she now posts all these posts, but she has all rights to do so. But we made up yesterday, after she was screaming and, saying the things she said about Russians. It's all about Russians, So painful, but we found the common ground that me and her, we do love each other as friends. First of all, friends, friendships, love, family relationships. These are the things that they will never take away from us, no matter how much they confuse us, no matter how much they try to manipulate us, both sides or whatever. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in promoting, provoking friendship, love, peace, tranquility, transparency, tenderness, and all these things which are amongst us artists, understanding, helpful hand, and everything that can be given in this situation. Ukraine right now is a small scratch on the knee of the planet. It's huge in our minds, but it's small on her body to heal. And it's going to heal quickly, you will see. But what we really have to make an effort to heal is not the city, it's not the bunch of bricks, but the hearts of the whole planet's people. And this is the job we are all doing, really trying hard to bring back people to sanity, to normality. Those who are not involved don't need to be involved. If you want to be involved, pray, sing positive songs, do positive artworks, things that will give hope to people, things that will remind people that there is love, light, and eternity, and all these things, and there is God, for God's sake. So in such times of despair, the real mobilization means, especially for the females, it's not to run out there with the gun or a handmade grenade. What we do is fight with energy of love, and that is the strongest weapon we possess, females of this planet. Of course, boys, if you are listening to me and you're not participating in any kind of wars, you can always join. Of course, the language of creativity is unisex, and language of peaceful messages and love, it's always about everything. But I'm just saying that females are energetically 9 times stronger than males. This is why they fight, and we sit at home and pray. It has always been like this before world got turned upside down with all sorts of whatever. But yes, if you are the kind like I am, then do the things we can do through our hearts. And it's not just me saying, it's all the world is now transmitting that. Boys and girls, men and women, those who are the warriors of light, they are fighting in that way. And that is what is going to help us win. And not the war in Ukraine, but the war between the demons and the angels, which we are. Choose your side. Who are you?